So let's start our third part of the video. Last time we did this decimal to hexadecimal and I corrected this for you. Our answer was 2D 516. Now we start the number conversions of binary to decimal conversion. Before that we did decimal to binary conversion. Now we will do from binary to decimal conversions. Now we have a number that starts from 1 1 and ends on 0 1 and the base is 2. So this means we have a binary number and we have to convert into a number system which has a base of 10 because decimal has 10 base. So this is the method you have to do. First of all, you have to make a table. You can make table, but if you make table it will be more easy for you. And in table you have to write the given binary number in sequence, like it is 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 1. So we write this 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 00 1. So the first step is complete. You write this number. The second step is you start counting from here. That is 0. How many digits are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and 13. Remember that this is just a counting. This is not a base number. Don't mix this with base number. First you have to write this in sequence and from the other side you will start counting from 0 to till the number is there. Now the second step is complete. Go to the third step. Because it is a binary number, so you have to divide your actual value with, multiply your actual value with 2 with the power of this counting. Let's take example. What is here? The value is 1. So 1 into 2 with the power of 0. 0 into 2 with the power of 1. 0 into 2 with the power of 2. 1 into 2 with the power of 3. 1 into 2 with the power of 4. 1 into 2 with the power of 5. 0 into 2 with the power of 6. Why we are doing with 2? Because it is binary number. 0 into 2 with the power of 7. 0 into 2 with the power of 8. 0 into 2 with the power of 9. 0 into 2 with the power of 10. 0 into 2 with the power of 11. 1 into 2 with the power of 12 and 1 into 2 with the power of 13. So our 3 steps are complete and we will move to our second last step, that is fourth one. What is 1 into 2 with the power of 0? The power of, if 2 have a power of 0, this means it is 1. So 1 into 1 is 1. Now because no matter what is here, because it is multiplying with 0, so we have 0 value. We have also 0 value here. And we have 1 into 2 with the power of 3. What is 2 to the power 3? 8. 8 into 1, that is 8. So same like this we do this. 1 into 2 with the power of 4 is 16. 2 to the power of 5 is 32. And all these are 0 because they are multiplying with 0. So the value will be 0. 2 to the power of 12 is 4096 and 2 to the power of 13 is 8196. Now we will do our final step. Just add them all. 8192 plus 4096 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 1. So you will get your final number, and that is your decimal number. What is the base of decimal? That is 10. So how we solve this? With the help of 5 steps. The first step was just write the value given to you. Second step, starting from the right side, just do the counting from 0, 1, 2, 3 till the number is there. The third step is doing 2 to the power. And what will be the 2 to the power? The power will be this counting, and we have to multiply with the given digit. In the fourth step, we have to do calculation for this, and in the fifth step, we have to add all the values, and we got the decimal number for this. So this is how we do the binary to decimal conversion. Now the second one is octal to decimal. This was binary to decimal, and this is octal to decimal. So because octal has the base number of 8, so here it is 8 30071. How we know that this is an octal system? Because it has a base of 8, and we have to now convert this number into decimal number system. So let's start. Here you are seeing the same table which we did in octal to in binary to decimal. So here in octal to decimal, the method will be same. Let's start. How? The first step was writing the given number. So we write 30071. Second step was write the counting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The third step was 1 into 8 with the power 0, 7 into 8 with the power 1, 0 into 8 with the power 2, 0 into 8 with the power 3, 3 into 8 with the power 4. Why 8? Because this is octal number. Last time it was binary number, so we did 2. Here it is octal number, so we are doing 8. So what is 8 to the power 0? 1. 1 into 1 is 1. 8 into power 1, that is 8. So 8, 7, 56. Here it will be 0, and it will be also 0 because multiplying with 0. So here 8 into power 4 multiply 3, that is 12288. So what will be our final answer? These are the 4 steps. What was the fifth step? Fifth step was to add all the values. So we add 12288 plus 56 plus 1. So the final answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the base 10. So this is how we convert octal to decimal conversion. So this is, now we have to convert hexadecimal to decimal conversion. First we did binary to decimal, then octal to decimal, and now hexadecimal to octal. The process or the procedure will be same. How? The first step is write down the number 2D. D represents 13 and 5. The second one is counting 0, 1, 2. The third one is 5 into 16 with the power 0. 13 into 16 with the power 1. 2 into 16 with the power 2. Why 16? Because this is hexadecimal. So the fourth step is to do the calculation for this. 16 to the power 0 is 1, so 1 into 5 is 5. 16 to the power 1 is 16, so 16 into 13 is 208. Now the final is 16 to the power 2 into 2, that is 512. So our 4 steps are complete, and the final step is to add them. So we add 512 plus 208 plus 5, that is 725 with the base 10, because this is decimal number conversion. So these were some of the conversions which were quite important to learn. These are some practice examples, and I will not recommend you any specific examples from the books or any notes, because you know the method how to convert, and here are few practice example you can do. Like the first one is from binary to decimal, and from octal to decimal, and from decimal to octal. You can do this for practice, and we will have a quiz for this in our next class. That will be next week, the first class. So we will have a quiz in our next week class. You are BSCS second B, so your quiz will be on next Monday, and for BSCS second A, your quiz will be on Wednesday class. So this was all for today's lecture. If you still have any questions related to this number systems, you can